Welcome to Nicaragua, a country full of diverse cultures and wildlife, allowing itself to thrive and create a wonderful place many citizens and species call home. Nicaragua is located in between the Honduras and Costa Rica, and it is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea and Pacific Ocean. Nicaragua is one of the least densely populated countries, but the largest country in Central America. The land is divided into three zones: the Pacific Lowlands, the Central Highlands, and the Atlantic Lowlands. The highest point in the country is Mogoton Peak at the northwest border with Honduras. The plains and lake region along Pacific Ocean contain Lake Managua, which drains through the Tipitapa Channel into Lake Nicaragua. The main rivers are Coco River and San Juan. A chain of 17 volcanoes go along the Pacific coast of Nicaragua, leaving Nicaragua to lie in an earthquake zone, causing tremors, shocks, and earthquakes to occur every year. The climate is warm and humid except in Central Highlands. The temperature varies depending on altitude. Average annual rainfall along Mosquito Coast is 254 to 263 centimeters. Along with the highlands, the Pacific Coast averages more than 102 centimeters per year. The Nicaraguan flag has three horizontal bands with the national coat of arms centered in the white band. The white band represents the territory and pureness of Nicaragua. The blue bands signify the oceans that surround Nicaragua.
Its capital, Managua, with almost 1 million inhabitants, is the third largest city in Central America.
Managua is the capital of Nicaragua, and it is located on the southern shore of Lake Managua. Nicaragua has a wide variety of landscapes and habitats, allowing many types of vegetation and wildlife to thrive. Nicaragua has 181 species of mammals, 632 species of birds, 178 species of reptiles, and 61 species of amphibians. A few of those include the motmots, quetzals, and ocelots. Nicaragua has 7,590 plant species. The Central Highlands have many oak and pine trees on the slopes. The wet and humid coast has an abundance of tropical forest. The turquoise-browed motmot is the national bird of Nicaragua. Its name translates to ravine guard. The motmot is the national bird as it is found across most of Nicaragua and its capital. The motmot is beautiful with its many hues and racket-tipped tail. Located in the northern region of Nicaragua lives the quetzal. The quetzal is part of the trogon family and is considered a sacred bird, a symbol for goodness and light. This bird has a green body and a red breast. Ocelots are a golden cat with a white belly, and the coat is marked with black rosettes. They can be found throughout all of Nicaragua and in areas of dense vegetation. Nicaragua has many different rainforests, including the wet tropical forest, the tropical dry forest, the semi-deciduous tropical forest, and a special type called the cloud forest. Besides the details of the many species and forests this country has, the discovery of Nicaragua has a very intriguing story on how the country came to be. Nicaragua derives its name from the Amerindian chief Nicaragua, who ruled the region at one point. The first European contact came with Christopher Columbus, but at that time the country was inhabited by Amerindians.
Christopher Columbus was the first European to reach what is now the nation of Nicaragua around the year 1502. This event happened during his fourth voyage to the New World, when he sailed along the Caribbean coastline of Central America and explored the eastern lowland region that today is known as the Mosquito Coast.
When Columbus sailed to Nicaragua, he saw three indigenous tribes: the Chontal, the Charo-Tigano, and the Nicarano. The Chontal were less culturally advanced and smaller than the Charo-Tigano and Nicarano, and also lived in well-established nation-states. The Nicarano tribe lived in the territory between the Lago de Nicaragua and the Pacific coast. They were governed by a rich ruler who lived in Nicaracali, or what is now known as the city of Ragos. The Charo-Tigano lived in the central region of Nicaragua. All three tribes had close contact with the conquistadors, which slowly created racial mix now known as mestizos. Nicaragua was under Spain's rule until it was declared independent in 1821. With its independence, Nicaragua was one of the provinces of Central America but chose to be an independent republic. Since the founding of Nicaragua, the different cultures throughout the population have changed. The majority of Nicaragua's population is mestizo, a mix of Spanish and Indian heritage. In addition, almost all of Nicaragua is heavily religious. Most of the population is Roman Catholic. However, Protestantism and evangelicalism are big religions as well. The Church still has a strong influence on the Catholic religion today. Weekly Mass attendance is normal. All of the Masses are presented in Spanish, as the majority of the population is Spanish-speaking. Spanish is the official language of Nicaragua, but you can also find Nahuatl. Along with the Spanish language comes Spanish cultures and traditions. When greeting people in Nicaragua, it is common courtesy to give complete attention to the person you're talking to and to show friendliness and respect. Neatness and cleanliness are important to the physical appearance of Nicaraguans. If citizens are unable to afford great clothes, the effort of being neat and well-groomed is still apparent. Urban men wear cotton shirts, which tend to be long-sleeved and khaki or jean pants. Urban women wear light cotton dresses, although some may be seen wearing pants. The youth often wear t-shirts and jeans. Throughout all of society, marriage is valued and confers social recognition. Women typically wait until 20 to 25 years of age, while men hold off until 25 to 28 years of age because they are thought to support their family. Nicaragua became a representative democracy with a strong executive branch. The executive branch is run by a president and vice president. In the legislature, the National Assembly is unicameral. Nicaragua's government also plays a role in their current issues because they cannot support all the natural disasters and poverty constantly hitting Nicaragua. The biggest problem Nicaragua has faced is said to be persistent poverty. Nicaragua is one of the poorest countries in Latin America, and 80% of it occurs rurally. Nicaragua suffers from terrible earthquakes and hurricanes, and both affect the country's life. An earthquake in 1972 shook the entire capital of Managua and led to the downfall of the Somoza regime, and in 1998, Hurricane Mitch devastated and destroyed the country. Nicaragua is still struggling with deforestation, and their largest bodies of fresh water have severe water pollution. This occurred because the country had been dumping its untreated wastewater into Lake Managua for over 80 years, but they're finally starting to clean up their largest source of fresh water in the country. Thank you for exploring Nicaragua, a country filled with many cultures, places, wildlife, and traditions just waiting to be explored.